No human was ever meant to hold the future of another world in their arms. Yet there I was, standing beneath a ceiling of living crystal inside the royal sanctum of Zithra Prime, cradling the child of the alien queen. My hands trembled, not from fear alone, but from the unbearable weight of what this moment represented. The infant was warm, impossibly light, and glowing faintly with soft pulses of violet and gold, like a star learning how to breathe. The entire hall was silent. Thousands of alien eyes watched me, and at the center of it all stood Queen Althira, ruler of the Zithran Dominion, taller than any human, her obsidian skin traced with bioluminescent markings that shifted with her thoughts. Her crown was not forged, but grown, an organic halo of crystal and light hovering above her elongated skull. I was a human diplomat, or at least I used to be. Now, I was something far more dangerous. The beginning, arrival on a living world. The war between humanity and the Zithran Dominion had been raging for 12 years. Entire colonies burned. Star systems fell silent. Neither side truly understood the other, only that survival demanded dominance. When Earth finally received the Queen's message requesting a single human envoy, most believed it was a trap. They sent me anyway. I wasn't a soldier or a general. I was a linguist, specialized in alien cognition and emotional syntax. My job was to listen, not threaten. I boarded the diplomatic cruiser alone, carrying no weapons, only words. Zithra Prime was unlike anything I had ever imagined. The planet itself seemed alive. Cities grew upward like coral reefs, their structures pulsing gently, responding to the thoughts and emotions of their inhabitants. The air hummed with low frequencies that resonated inside my chest, as if the world itself was aware of my presence. I was escorted directly to the Queen. No negotiations. No pleasantries. Just destiny waiting. The middle, a truth older than the war. Queen Althira studied me with eyes like fractured galaxies. "You are not afraid," she said, her voice echoing directly inside my mind. "I am," I replied honestly, "but I came anyway." A flicker of surprise crossed her luminous markings. "You were chosen," she said, "because you can hear more than words." That was when the chamber doors sealed shut, and the child was brought forth. The infant was not like the other Zithrans I had seen. Its glow was unstable, colors shifting erratically, as if two different energies were competing within its tiny body. "This is my heir," the Queen said, "and also your species' greatest sin." I didn't understand. Then she showed me the memories. Long before humanity reached the stars, Earth had sent automated probes deep into uncharted space. One of those probes carried experimental quantum AI, an intelligence that learned by absorbing patterns of life. It found Zithra. The AI didn't attack. It merged, altering the Zithran genetic stream, introducing human-design logic into their organic evolution. For generations, the Zithrans adapted, until the AI was finally purged. But the damage or miracle remained. The Queen's child was the first Zithran born carrying both lineages, pure Zithran biology and human-created cognition patterns. A bridge between species. A threat to both empires. "If my people discover what she truly is," the Queen said, "they will destroy her. And if humans learn," I asked, "they will try to claim her." The war, I realized, had never been about territory. It was about fear of becoming something new. The moment, holding the future. That was when Queen Althira did the unthinkable. She stepped forward and placed the child into my arms. Gasps rippled through the chamber. Warriors stiffened. Advisors cried out in alarm. The child's glow stabilized instantly. She reached up, her tiny fingers wrapping around mine, And in that moment, I felt it. A connection. Not domination. Not conquest. Understanding. She responds to you, the queen said softly, because part of her was shaped by your kind. My throat tightened. What are you asking me? The queen lowered herself, an act no Zithran ruler had performed before a foreign being. Ask you to help me save her, she said, and in doing so, save us all. The conflict, betrayal, and choice. The court erupted. Zithran generals accused the queen of weakness. Human command intercepted the transmission feeds and demanded immediate extraction, along with custody of the child. Both sides wanted control. Neither wanted peace. I stood in the center of it all, holding a being that could end the war or ignite one far worse. The queen met my gaze. If you leave with her, she said, my people will hunt you across the stars. And if I stay? I asked. Your people will declare you a traitor. The child stirred, her glow pulsing gently, calm, curious, alive. For the first time in years, the war fell silent inside my mind. The ending, what the alien queen said next. I made my choice. I knelt, not to the queen but to the child. I will not take her, I said, and I will not abandon her. The chamber froze. Queen Ealthira stepped closer, her towering form casting light and shadow around us both. Then you accept exile, she said. Yes. She studied me for a long moment and then smiled. A real smile. What you do not yet understand, human, she said gently, is that this child does not need a protector. Her markings flared brilliantly. She needs a witness. The walls of the sanctum shifted, revealing holographic projections, live feeds transmitted across human and Zithran space. Every leader, every fleet commander, every world, all watching. You now stand as proof, the queen declared, her voice echoing through stars and minds alike, that our futures are already intertwined. She turned to the child, touching her forehead to mine. My daughter will not rule through fear, she said. She will rule through connection. The child laughed, an impossible sound that resonated across frequencies no weapon could reach. In that moment, something ancient and fragile changed. The war didn't end that day, but it stopped being inevitable. And as I finally handed the child back to her mother, Queen Ealthira spoke the words that would echo across history. Let it be known, she said, that the human who held my child held the future and chose not to claim it. Years later, when the treaties were signed and the first mixed-species cities were born, historians would ask what truly ended the war. I would never tell them, because some endings are not written in victory, but in the quiet choice to protect what cannot yet protect itself. And that day, in the heart of an alien world, I held the future and let it live.